These are my Tokyo Marui Glocks, G17 and G18 Glocks. All of them have been upgraded. Each one of these has a Garter lower. The slides are either by PGC or by Garter. Internals are all steel, either by AIP or by Guns Modify. These are some of the Glocks that I have worked on for myself. But there are 3 Glocks that are my favorites, and these are the ones at the front, which just wanted to quickly explain to you about. The ones at the front, I'm just going to post up my camera here, are the ones that I have worked on for an extensive amount of time. These Glocks over here, this is one of my favorite ones, has been modded so that the slide cycles very smoothly. I'll take off the magazine. Very smoothly with minimal resistance at all. As you can see, I modded a lot on the slide and on the front and the rear chassis. This one in particular, I used a Garter slide, and I didn't really like the finish on it, so instead I airbrushed it myself with a Duracoat Magpul FDE color. Again, this one sports a real steel Surefire X400 light and laser combo. The gun itself, in fact all of the Glocks you see here, they all have a PDI 6.01 inner barrel and also a Reaps hop-up rubber. Okay, the grip on this one I have stippled, very smooth. I'm just going to show you how the gun fires. I have my trusty test mag here, which I use to test all my Glocks. The other thing is with this one, the nozzle has been modded, so it has a tighter seal with the gas route over here to increase the FPS, increase gas efficiency, and also to increase the blowback. As you can see here, the gun, it locks back every single time because of the nozzle, which has a tight fit with the gas route. Second gun I would like to show you is also one of my favorites. This is my G18C, again with a real Surefire X400 light. The PGC slide is actually my favorite because it's very smooth and I barely had to modify at all. I'm going to show you the internals. This one I have used a Guns Modify, sorry, not Guns Modify, an AIP trigger set, as you can see here, with a Shooter's Design valve knocker. This one is extremely smooth, and I would probably pick PGC over any of the Garter slides that I have experience with. As you can see, it's very smooth. There's minimal resistance. Even when I pull the trigger and the hammer is forward, it just takes a bit of force just to pull down the hammer. Okay, again, I'm going to do a test fire on this gun. So this is a G18C. It's very reliable. And on full auto, and there you have it. The last one I have is a G34 that I have custom built myself as well. This has a Garter slide with a real steel Surefire X300. For the trigger, I also use a Guns Modify. In fact, for all my guns, I try to use a guns modified because the trigger pull on the stock Glocks, you have to pull all the way back before a shot is fired. So I like the adjustable trigger to reduce the trigger pull. There's also a modification I use as well if you don't want to use the guns modify trigger. Okay, but this one also has a PDI 6.01 inner barrel, and as you can see over there, I've modded the air nozzle so it has a better seal. This one has a Guns Modify Zero Hammer version 3, and we're going to test fire the gun. Here it is. So, all of my Glocks, they fire roughly between 305 to 330 FPS with all the upgrades I've managed to install. They've also cycled very smoothly as well, and some of the grips have been stippled. I'm currently still working on this one. I wanted to have a tan slide with, a tan lower with an aluminum slide. I'm still trying to work on the internals right now to make it fit perfectly. This one I didn't really talk about, but this is a Garter steel slide. The trades on it are very, very nice on the top of the slide, and also on the sides of the slide. This one, it's very, very heavy. It probably can't finish a single mag because of the heaviness of the slide, but for the slide, I will be installing a Guns Modify blowback unit, which looks something like this, to make it even lighter. On this tan Glock, I have already installed it, and it works perfectly. Okay, so any questions about my guns, about my Glocks? Feel free to post all my comments. Have any questions, you can send me a message as well. Thank you.